Hi everyone, now I'm going to show you this fly here. This is a Palomino Midge. It's a kind of Hi-Vis version, and it's a very good version as well to have when you want to support, say, a small nymph or even a midge pupa off the bend, and you're targeting rising fish or fish that's thinking about taking just below the surface or just coming onto emerging flies. But this is a good pattern. It's good for seeing a certain distance. And using the yarn to help float the fly as well as some CDC, because there's a shuttlecock, but there's a detached body. But you can also use the bare hook if you wish in this case, because it's black nickel, or you could just put your thread down, rib the fly, pearl rib, so on. It can be dubbing as well, but it's a good pattern. Suede, Chenille, there's quite a few out there. Probably one of my favourites is this one. The extra fine from Veniards, the Vernille. You've got the Suede Chenilles. These ones are from, I think these are from Hi-Vis. Could be from Veniards as well, not sure. I'm very bad for throwing away packets, but this one still has a packet. Now, tan, black and olive is probably the three main colours I would use, especially for a good sized midge. Now, the fluorescent one, believe it or not, I actually use for I'll show you, I'll tell you what, instead of tying, I'll still tie the fly, but I'll use this Suede Chenille. I'll show you what I mean by it. Just to give it a wee aiming point at the back, and you just colour it, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And it's just, first thing you do is just taper the end a wee bit, just a wee bit, just to get a nice taper, just a wee bit too much. It's just that it seals the end anyway, it's better if you do that. So I'll basically tie the fly, if you imagine, just black thread, sorry, Uni 80. Hook choice is up to yourself. I'm using the Full and Mill. It's a black nickel, size 12. It's a short shank special. A great wee hook. It's very good for detached body flies. It's good for a few other flies. Good dry fly hook. It's a good strong hook. If you're looking for a barbed one, they do a barbless version as well. So, and they do the bronze version, whatever you like, so just to suit the fly. But I'll show you what I mean by using a fluorescent. What I do is just basically put my thread on as normal, come down about the thorax length, just make sure you wax your thread. So here's where Chenille, we tie this in, length of the body, length of the buzzer that you're trying to represent. Let's check the length, that's fine. Trim away, make sure this is secure, and then what I do is a permanent marker. I should get this ready. So we've got a black permanent marker. Now if you imagine you wanted a fluorescent tip, so you just hold the tip of the Chenille and then you just colour it up using the permanent marker. Just twist your fingers to turn the Chenille. And then allow it to go back to both sides so it's covered evenly. And that gives you just could be an egg sac even. No, you don't get an egg sac in midge pupa, but you do get a residue at the back of the midge when they're hatching, so it's worthwhile having a wee aiming point. Just make it a wee bit weirder. Take your time. And drop in here. A little bit messy, but it's okay. Dries quick. It dries quick. The permanent marker always dries. This is just don't know what make it is. It's just I bought it in Tesco's. It's a permanent marker in black. To give that a second to dry. Wee aiming point. Tidy this end up a wee bit. There you go, that's better. And then you tie the fly as normal. Yeah, I'm actually using an ultra dry yarn. The one I'm using, which helps with the wing buds as well, it's a fluorescent Sunburst. It's an ultra dry yarn from Full and Mill. I mean, it's a really bright colour. You see it for the moon. We tie in a length at the top here. I'm going to double up on it, so I want a good length, but well by the body so I can hold it and pull it over as a thorax cover. So 2 or 3 turns down, fold back, and then trim these about the same length. You will have a wee bit of waste, but it makes it easier to tie. CDC, I'm looking for 3 good size feathers, medium. So anyway, a good 1, 2, 3. I should have had these ready. This is just mallard I'm using. So I've got 3 feathers, lay one on top of the other. Now you're going to basically bring about the length of the body or just slightly longer. So you're going to fold it over the thorax. Catch it in, 3 or 4 turns. Trim away the waste. Make sure you wax your thread and then make sure you secure this in. And leave a good head length for your tying in your materials. But make sure they're all together. Now this is where you can actually, you can put hopper legs as well. It works really well in this fly, so some legs either side. It's up to yourself, or you can even leave some of the CDC fibre. I'll do that, I'll leave some of the fibres. Now I'm going to use you could use peacock kerel, you could use flash dubbing, or in this case I'm just using some seal's fur. Just slide it up. Just tie your favourite buzzer and put this wing on it. So I'm quite happy with the thorax. Just run your bare thread through, tightens it up. Anything going forward, just draw it back. So this is where having the extra length in the yarn means you can hold it out the way while you're forming the CDC. And I want to actually have some fibres either side, so there we are. Pull it nice and tight. Hold it, just catch in 3 or 4 turns at the back, 2 or 3 turns at the front. Make sure it's secure. And again, we can bring over the yarn. Now the yarn's going to help obviously float the fly as well as. What I'm going to do here is just put a bit of varnish on my thread. What that does is make sure it stays tight. Now pull the yarn tight and come over with 3 or 4 turns, and then you want to end up with your thread in front of the wing, front of the CDC. And then to finish off, just run your thread or varnish onto the thread about 1 centimetre from the eye down, and then whip finish, and that will lock in your whip finish. Just hold everything out of the way, tighten up, trim away. I'll show you what it looks like. So you've got your body, you've got impression of the legs with just, and the wing, having some of the CDC laid back. You can trim this, it could be the same length as the wing, it could be slightly shorter, it's up to yourself. Just taper it slightly at the top. Just blend it into the wing. Now that'll help float the fly, it floats really well. The fly will sit obviously like this in the water. And there we go. That's one of the reasons why I bought the Chartreuse, and you can get obviously fluorescent colours. You can change, you can have hot orange at the back, which probably suit. You could have the Hi-Vis could be white, could be pink. Pink's very popular, you can see a mile away. Could be even white. White works really well, or even, as I say, the same colour as the wee aiming point at the back. So there you go, there's your Palomino Midge. Good wee pattern, it's good for, like, as I say, if you want to suspend a small midge pupa or something off the bend. It works as a team, or it works itself. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and again, thanks for watching.